Okay. All right, now that I've cut them, I've dry fit them in. Okay, I haven't glued them in yet. I put the sides in, then I cut the top and the bottom. I slid them in place, just dry fitting everything to make sure everything's good. And I take the back. Remember, that's going to be my top up there. Okay, now they all sit flush where I wanted it, because that's how I'm going to them. Okay, and then this is going to get a bracket that mounts it on the wall. Okay, it's coming together real good. Now I'm going to glue the sides in. I'm just going to go ahead and use the clear silicone caulk, so that can go in there and dry real good. And then when that's all done, we're going to put the jersey on, and then we're going to mount it. And I took them back off, laid them down, put a small amount of caulk down here. Give yourself just a little bit up here. Don't come up too high. Remember, it's only 2.5 inches. Put up more on the wood than on the glass, so that when you go to put the piece in, notice I left it down in the glass. I slide it back over and I flip it up. Okay, push it down. Some may come out. Remember, it's going to be clear. Don't wipe too much onto it, because it may make the board a little glossy. If you have a little excess, when it dries, you'll take a razor blade and cut it out. This is all dry in here, and what you want to do right now is get this glass nice and clean. Okay, because once you put it in here, you don't want to be taking it out and trying to clean it at that point. You can see right here in these holes that I pre-drilled it, so that later when I put it in here in a few minutes, when I put it in, we're going to screw it in together with some Houdini screws. I'll explain that to you in a little bit. Get the glass nice and clean. All right, we got the glass all nice and clean. I used a good cleaner. I'd already put the jersey on. Here we go. Put the top in. Beautiful. Okay. I got these Houdini screws. They have a little black head that'll disappear when you put it in. So that's why they call them Houdini screws. Okay. Now, always pre-drill. I pre-drilled these. Just till the head disappears. And there you go. Her jersey, her certificate, authenticity, and the tags. All right, Gianna, we're coming to your house to hang this on your wall. See you in a little bit. What we're going to have to do is try to find the studs. Okay, I didn't bring a stud finder, so I use a magnet. Metal. The metal stud. The stud is there. That's what supports it. So because I don't have a stud finder with me, I brought a magnet. And you can take your magnet, you can find your stud that way if you have metal studs. Either 16, we know we have one here, so they're generally 16 or 24. There it is. The 24 in centers. Okay, so these studs were put in at 24 centers. I found one here and one here. Our problem is she wants to go right here, so I'm going to have to split some of the difference and figure out exactly where we're going to go, because I really want one spot. I can use Molly's on the other, but I want one spot to be attached to the stud. So I have this picture hanging system, it's called, and you use pictures, mirrors, wall decorations. What happens is you have two pieces. Okay, this one that has a little groove in it attaches to the wall like this. It'll attach to the wall like this. This piece gets mounted to the frame upside down. This will be on the wall, this will be on the frame, and that's how it'll hold it. And it won't go anywhere. So what'd you say? Okay, put one screw in, and it gives you a little level bubble. So you put it right in the gap here, and then you bring this to where the bubble is in between the two lines, center of the two lines. Now, I'm making a couple marks here because it gives me some mollies, and we're going to attach the rest of this with mollies, but we have one in the stud, so I know it's going to be secure. So I'm drilling out the holes, put it in the mollies. That's right. Okay, now we're back to level. And now we're going to screw them in. Okay. All right, now we have that on. Now you take the little level out. Give her a hand to give that to me, please. That's why. Okay, thanks. We'll be able to support it. Okay, so now Okay, it's gonna come over this way, Gianna. It's gonna wind up coming more this way. I can't help it. I need it to be on this stud. I couldn't take a chance of it not being on the stud. So it's gonna be over about this, almost to this poster. But I just, okay, now we screw it to the back of it. Okay. There it is, the jersey. All right. That's the shadowbox complete with the jersey in there, her certificate of authenticity, the receipt, and the tags for the shirt that they purchased for her. Say it again. Alex
Morgan
is a USA national women's player. So my granddaughter wants this in her room. So she has it. All right.
Building with Papa. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.